What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Blockchain channel. As you can see here, it is altcoin winter. And what do you do in altcoin winter? Well, here at Blockchain, we hunker down, we hold on for dear life, and we try to stay warm and look for hope for the thaw in the spring. And in the thaw in the spring for us is when altcoins start to run again. That's that spring running of the altcoins. And so what do you do during winter? Well, for us, we're doing research, trying to figure out what altcoins are going to outperform once spring does come. And so that's what we're going to start doing here. We're going to do sort of a series on altcoin winter, and we're going to have a few coins that we're going to look at that we believe will outperform over the course of 2018. That being said, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. We are not financial advisors, and nothing I say here should be construed as financial advice. So when financial analysts look at the stock market and try to make their predictions for the next year, before they look at any specific stocks, they start by looking at the sectors that they believe will outperform other sectors, and then they go look within those sectors to see what stocks will outperform. We here do the exact same thing at Blockchain, and so what we're looking at is themes that we believe are going to outperform for 2018, and then we look at some of the ideas, some of the leading projects within those themes. So this year we have three major themes that we're looking at: next generation platforms, enterprise solutions, and decentralized exchanges. I know you've heard it before, the decentralized exchanges, it's the year of the DEX. We're not the first to say that, and but we do definitely agree, and we will go into more detail about why we agree later. So first we have next generation platforms. What do we mean by that? Basically we mean platforms that have developed increased ability to scale, or additional governance methods, or increased security levels. And we see that in pretty much all of these platforms that you see on the screen right now. Neo and Matrix AI Network, I know, are both claiming, currently have 1,000 transactions per second capability, and are both claiming to be targeting 1,000,000 transactions per second, which is obviously significantly faster than anything that Bitcoin and Ethereum can currently do. Ethereum is trying to scale, and as is Bitcoin, and they're making some progress, but these platforms are built with the scaling in mind, and that is the case from the start. Tezos as well was built with scaling in mind. Additionally, chains like Tezos and Matrix AI Network have built-in governance models. So the idea here is to have governance built in to the actual blockchain, so that you don't have community fights and arguments like you see in Bitcoin. The Bitcoin community is highly divisive. There's hard forks on a regular basis, it seems. And a lot of those are over disagreements on the direction that the chain should go in terms of development. With Tezos and Matrix AI Network, that they're trying to solve that before launching the chain, and that is a focus of their development. A third area of development in next gen is security, and so some of the chains that are highly focused on security are Elastos and Cardano, and the idea is to make them financially, able to be used by financial institutions, secure enough for banking type applications. Also, we believe that although a lot of these platforms ran last year, last year was really Ethereum's year, and all of these platforms have the ability to build, or are planning to have the ability to build on top of them. They are smart contract platforms. People will be able to build dApps on top of them, and there's nothing in our mind that is stronger than the idea that you are the basis for the whole ecosystem. Sure, it's great to look at what the next coolest dApp is, but ultimately that dApp has to work on a smart contract platform like one of these. So we view the platforms generally as better bets than anything that is built on top of them. Next, we have enterprise solutions. What do we mean by that? Well, basically, we believe that blockchains that have a real business enterprise use case are more likely to have positive earnings and cash flows and be used by a wider range of people, particularly those with financial means. And so some of the most obvious use cases are things like Walton and VeChain, which are logistics platforms, basically logistics platforms for tracking for tracking goods, and all of that is registered on a blockchain. Sophia TX is building basically blockchain integration into SAP software. And if you look into SAP software and its reach, it's used by an enormous amount of the globally largest corporations. And it, basically, so the idea there is that even if SAP itself does not adopt the Sophia TX blockchain API and their solution that's integrated, that can be integrated into the SAP software, any of the tens of thousands of corporate clients of SAP could still adopt the Sophia TX blockchain. QuantStamp is a smart contract auditing automated tool, and there's been rumors that any tokens that any ERC20 tokens that would be listed on Coinbase must first clear that protocol. Those are just rumors, but it is an excellent use case as we prevent situations like the thaw and parity and other problems where you see security loopholes, security issues with smart contracts. Finally, we have oracles, and the biggest two that I've found that I've been looking at are Zap and Chainlink. And what oracles do is basically they make smart contracts, they take smart contracts to the next level, and they make them have more real-world applications. What oracles do is they connect real-world data with a smart contract. So and it's trusted real-world data. That's the purpose of the oracle. So basically, if you want to create a more advanced smart contract that interacts with real-world situations or results or outcomes or other data sets, you need to connect an oracle to your smart contract, and this allows for much more advanced applications of smart contracts going forward. Our third and final theme on this video is decentralized exchanges. And we are strong believers in the need for decentralized exchanges. I mean, at the most obvious level, blockchain is supposed to be a decentralized system. It's a distributed ledger, but we have these tiny funnels, and we get funneled into these centralized exchanges, these centralized marketplaces. And what that it presents a number of problems, including some relatively high risk issues. For one, obviously centralized exchanges can be shut down by governments and other entities. If there's someone to subpoena, if there's someone to threaten, then a government can shut down a centralized exchange, and they can also seize the assets of that exchange, which may be your assets. Additionally, you have the issue of security, and we've seen this on a number of occasions, multiple exchanges getting hacked, and essentially we believe that pretty much every exchange is hackable, and so we go into storing our coins understanding that if we don't have them on our wallet, they may be gone, and that's the unfortunate reality of the system, the ecosystem that we have. So don't keep your coins on an exchange. Send them to a wallet. Better yet, put them in cold storage or store them on a hardware device like a ledger. However, decentralized exchanges help to solve this security issue by allowing you to keep your coins in your own wallet where they are controlled by your own private keys. And there's a number of these that are coming out or being worked on. One of our favorites is Loopring. Loopring actually has a wallet, that they're releasing the second version of in the next few months, I believe in April. That is their projected release date. And basically you'll be able to keep your coins in the Looper wallet and also trade using the Loopring protocol within the wallet. So your coins actually never leave your custody until the exchange is made, and the exchange is made using a smart contract. So you have control of your coins at all times until the actual swap is made, and then you then have control of the new coins that you've exchanged. Also, there is AirSwap out there as well. That is a protocol that was developed by the Consensus Group and is backed by Mike Novogratz, and that shows a lot of promise as well. And then coming up next month, you have the Neon Exchange ICO that will initially be based on NEP5 tokens, but will eventually be cross-chain, a cross-chain decentralized exchange protocol, allowing for cross-chain swaps between NEO and NEP5 tokens and Ethereum and ERC20 tokens. And they will also have a fiat gateway built into that, and they have a lot of very ambitious plans for that. If you want more information on that, see our video interviewing the founders at NeoDevCon a few weeks ago. And there are a number of other exchanges, decentralized exchange protocols that are out there as well. They all have sort of their own pluses and minuses. Do your own research there, but we definitely are interested in these, and we believe these will outperform. If nothing else, they are something that is very much needed in this community. If you found this information helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want notifications of future videos, please click that bell button as well. Thank you for tuning in, and this is BlockGen Channel signing out.